Welcome back everyone, hope you're having a great day today. This is Pent. We've done some major upgrades to our power system here, and I just wanted to show you what we've done. First of all, we've created a Zycraft tank using the Zycraft valves. Basically you build a tank-like structure, pop in a couple of those valves, right click, and it will create you a Zycraft tank. We're filling that Zycraft tank from a pump in the Nether using the ender tanks. So that's working well for us. We're using that lava to power Magmatic Engines, which are supplying our MJs to all of our Buildcraft appliances that need them. Pumping that into the Redstone energy conduit, and I've also got some Redstone energy cells here that are holding that power for use, portable use of it. I've got it running my quarries. So I'm also using the lava to power some geothermal generators, which are giving me EU, and we're putting that into a MFSU here. I created an information panel so I can stand down here anytime and look up and see where I'm sitting at for my EU at any time. So what I wanted to do next was to show you how I created those items. I've laid some things out here in a project table. A couple of items that are can be tough to create. We need to create some electrum ingots, and we do that by taking pulverized silver and pulverized gold, and that gives us electrum dust. Cook this and that'll give you your ingots. We are also creating some Ingvar ingots for use to make these gears that we need for our magmatic engines. So in order to create the Ingvar dust, we need pulverized iron and some pulverized ferrous metal. That'll give us our Ingvar dust. So let me show you here to kind of create one of those engines. It's very simple. You just need 2 of these gears, and you take 3 of those Ingvar ingots surrounded by one of these redstone transmission coils and a piston. I always forget to grab my gears out. And there's our magmatic engine. Next, let's create some redstone energy conduit. Now here's our electrum ingots that you need. You also need hardened glass. Let me show you how to create hardened glass. First off, you're going to want to take some obsidian and put it in your pulverizer, and that's going to give you pulverized obsidian dust. You take that to an induction smelter. 2 + 1 lead ingot will create hardened glass. Now you'll need that for your redstone energy conduits, and also if you want to create, which I've also used over there, the liquiduct, which looks pretty fancy for moving your lava around. Just take 2 copper ingots surrounded by the hardened glass. Will give you your liquiduct material. On this side here, we've got an energy cell frame empty. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to want to fill this with redstone. So I'm going to grab this, and at the same time, I think what we'll do is we'll take some of the conduit over as well, because we'll need to fill it up to be able to use it too. So let's pop over here. To get liquid redstone, we first put the redstone in a magma crucible. That's going to generate liquid redstone, and I put it over into a liquid transposer. Once it's here, any items that I put in here will get filled with redstone. Same thing with this frame. This frame takes 1000 MB, by the way, to fill. We'll pop it in there. It takes a few seconds to fill that guy. You can see it working here. Very useful to store your MJs and to be able to move this to, like I say, a quarry or wherever you want some portable power. And here's our frame full of redstone. Now we're not quite finished. We're not to this point yet. We've got one more build step. We've got to take that full frame and we've got to add some more things to it here. We had a couple of lead ingots, a redstone conductance coil, and some more electron ingots. Let's put those in there. And now we get this energy cell. Now once we have that, we can place that anywhere on our redstone conductor coil. And you notice it's already starting to fill with energy. Now in order to move this without losing the stored energy, you do need a Buildcraft wrench, sneak button, or which is shift on my setup, shift right click to remove that with the stored energy. One of the other items I'm using here to help with the to reclaim some energy is a gas turbine. Now these are taking hydrogen cells and converting those into EU, and I've got that pumping into my system here as well. Now I don't have enough hydrogen cells to keep more than one of those active, but as far as the build recipe, it's not too bad. It's pretty straightforward. 2 windmills, some advanced circuits, and here's some more of those Invar ingots. The windmills is just a generator surrounded with the carbon plates in each corner here. So just a little bit of introduction to what I've done as far as upgrading the power. We're going to work on some other items that I have in store. I think next what we're going to do is we're going to create a quick travel system in the Nether using Mystcraft. So I'm going to build a little what I'm going to call a Nether hub down in there in the Nether, and we'll take off from there. Okay, we've got that all built. Next thing we need to do is, this is going to be the point where I want to come to whenever I come to the hub, is right here. Now, to create a linking book in Mystcraft, all you do is take a book, put it in your crafting window, and that's going to create this linking book here. So I'm going to pick that up. If you'll notice, it says Nether on it. And I'm going to keep that in my inventory here for a second. And we're going to run back to my house. And we're going to go over to our Mystcraft desk here. I'm going to take this book, I can put it in here, and at this point I can rename it. So I'm going to name this Nether Hub. And I'm going to take it back out, and notice it says Nether Hub now. So now all I want to do is make a book holder, like you see these little book holders here. So we'll make one of those, very simple to make. You just take 2 sticks like that. That's a book holder, very simple. I want to make another one, just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to travel to our first destination, which is going to be our Tower of Sorcery, and we will link that to the Nether Hub. So I'll be right back. Here we are at the tower. Now this is the place that I'm going to want to spawn at the tower at. It's right here at my research table. I'm on this pad, so when I come to the tower, this is where I want to arrive. So again, I'm going to create another linking book. So I'm going to pop this in here. I'm going to grab this out. Now right now it says Overworld, but we'll fix that. But we just know that this one is our tower. So the next thing is, where do I want to put the Nether Hub book at? Now, from what I've heard, weather can affect books, so I don't want it out here where it can get rained on. So I'm going to come in here, and we'll put it up here, right in front of this window by the bed here. I'll stick the book right here. So, let's see, we'll put it right here. And this is our book to the Nether Hub. So we're going to go ahead and travel there. And we're in the Nether Hub. But before I put that other book down, I'm going to go name it. So I'm going to go to my house. We're at the bookshelf. I'm going to grab this book, and we'll call this Tower of Sorcery. I'll grab that out. We'll go back to the Nether. And then anywhere in here that I want to, I'll put that book stand. So now I have my first transportation hub destination, and I can return. Just like that. And that is how easy that can work. And you can set up as many destinations and places in that hub that you want to go, and get you back and forth in a very quick fashion. So I hope that was helpful to you. There is one other thing at the tower that I want to show you, but if you have any questions on that, feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to go do some work at the tower now. I did do a little bit of kind of adventuring in the Mystcraft a little bit, and while I was adventuring, I found more silverwood saplings. So I'm going to go ahead and plant another one of these out at the tower and get it growing. then we'll show you when that grows up how that looks. Well, for the sake of video, it's not going to grow. It's been several hours since I've planted this guy. I've done a ton of sorcery research while I've been here. Hope to have some little helpers out soon for you guys to take a look at, but it's going to have to be another episode. But I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's something you want to see, and have a great day.